Applications are often required to do calculations involving the values of certain attributes, constants, and/or specific functions. GeneXus offers to define formulas for all these cases. There are different ways to define formulas. Let's start by learning what a global formula is. A global formula is a calculation that the developer defines associated with an attribute. Note that a transaction structure has a column called formula. When a calculation is defined in this column for an attribute, it means that the attribute is virtual. In other words, it won't be created physically as a field in a table because the value of the attribute will be obtained whenever needed by doing the calculation. Let's see an example. Let's suppose that the pharmacy must know at all times how many registered products there are of each product type. To this end, we'll define a new attribute in the product type transaction with the purpose of defining it as a global formula. The attribute will be product type, product quantity, a numerical of 9. And now we'll define the calculation associated with this attribute. We'll do this in the formula section. GeneXus offers many formulas such as sum, average, count, but in this case, to perform the counting needed by the pharmacy, we'll use count. So I'm going to type count, and the attribute product name will be in parentheses. The attribute included in the parentheses of the formula gives GeneXus information of the navigating table to do the calculation. In this definition we've just made, product name is in parentheses, therefore GeneXus knows that it has to count in the product table. Then, if GeneXus finds the relation between the tables, it will browse product and the context where the formula attribute is defined, product type, it only considered a related record to do the calculation. In this example, product type code is present in both contexts. The formula is defined and in the table to be browsed to do the calculation. So only products of each product type are counted and not all products recorded in the browse table. If no relation is found, GeneXus will do the calculation, consider all records in the browse table. We press F5 and we can see that no physical changes will be made to the database. Let's execute product type transaction. If we enter the code of product type 1, we'll see that it automatically shows the number of products in that category. Let's enter code 2, and it will show us 2 products from the medicines category. If you wish, you can add more products in order to check for each type of product that the number of products of that type is always calculated in real time. We've just seen how to control the behavior of our application. In the next video, we'll see how to use patterns to make our application even more powerful.